Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is Career Mode Episode 5 and today we are going to land on Gilly, but we will visit Eve. So press F3, make sure nothing's broken. That's always a good check to do. Throttle up and here we go. Okay, something broke. Restart. Things break all the time, guys. Especially with these like Rocket Max fuel tanks, and they're very troublesome. Very troublesome. And do it. There we go. I like to make it day before I go and fly around, so it's just so you guys can actually see what's going on. And nothing's broken. Okay, throttle up to max. So far so good. The other Rocket Max engines, the other type, the big ones, they haven't actually been activated yet in career mode. So once we do activate them, we will place them on this rocket here. With this exact rocket, I was able to go to Duna and return, which is something I don't normally do, but it was quite a fun thing. You know, I actually had leftover fuel when I came back to Kerbal Space by that. Throttle down a little bit. There's no point in, you know, accelerating really fast at this kind of altitude, because really you're just fighting against the atmosphere. And look at those parts down there that we just jettisoned. Now you guys actually told me how to orbit and do other things in the game, which is surprising. I don't always watch other people's videos and how to do things, and so you guys always tell me how to do this kind of stuff. So when it comes to the like basic orbiting, you guys told me. And you know, any mistakes I do in this episode, tell me, so that I can always correct them in the future. There's always something that I probably do wrong. It's a bit too much of a turn there, but it's alright. People make mistakes, don't worry about it. Plus we have leftover fuel. We have a lot of fuel, as you can see. Alright, get that up and running, keep that there, good. Spacebar. Jettison that rubbish. So we have throttle up to the maximum. Seems good. Who do we have aboard? Ah, cool. Here's a nice fella. Okay. Yeah, alright. Seems good. As long as that number T is increasing, it should be good. I mean, I know this design can orbit. I know it can. I've tested it. It works. But, I don't know. Let's see how easy it is to go to Gilly. I think Gilly is the moon orbiting Eve. I'm fairly sure it is. Unless it's something else. I hope I'm not mistaken. I should be right. That'd be funny if I made a mistake. Okay, let's change again. Okay, expand that to about 70,000 meters. 74. Good. That's a fairly good orbit. I'm happy, and we have leftover fuel, which will be used up very shortly, very soon. So our goal is to go to Eve. Now the thing about it is that we can do different things. We can create an orbit now that would kind of hook onto Eve. Let me see. This is something I don't normally do. Let's make this as target. Let's expand this. Oh, the other way. Alrighty. No, close that. Alright, what does it say? Closest approach. Target closest approach. Okay, so what this says is that when we go like this, when we are here, Eve will be here. See that? So what we need to do is make sure that Eve moves a little bit. And as well as that, we do need to change the ascending node and descending node. I guess we can do that later on. Like for Duna, you can actually, I've done this before, you can from like Kerbal go straight to Duna. It's a bit more difficult to do that, but it does save you the fuel. In this case, it's something that we can do, but we have to predict where Eve needs to be in order to get an intercept. So let's just say, okay, there's a bit of a gap there. Let's make it that Eve goes to around about here. This is just a guess. I'm just guessing here. It's all guesswork. So if Kerbal is there, Eve will be roughly here. Alright, so what I'll do, Space Center, let's hope this thing works. Doesn't always work. This is pretty much going to be my second time doing this. Bear with me. Pretty much this is the only time to actually time up to the maximum because the ship currently orbiting Kerbin is not further enough from Kerbin's surface, so you can't actually time up to the maximum unless, like what we're doing now, we can time up to the maximum. So Eve needs to move to around about here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, bear with me. This is very time consuming. Let's hope it works. I mean, even if it doesn't work, we can always restart. That's always an option. Sure is. And I really love to see the fact that there's no rubbish here. There's no space junk. Unlike with the Sun Station, there's so much rubbish here. I usually delete all the ships and everything else, but I left it there on the Sun Station. For the Sun Station episodes, just so you guys can see how much work I've actually put in. So at the moment, Eve needs to be on the opposite side. Roughly here. Okay, it seems to be in position. Let's see how this thing works. So, let's go high. Oh, that's the flag. Huh, whoopsie. You guys like my naming scheme? Switch to. Or we can just double click the ship. Now let's see what we can do. So, zoom out. Like so. Let's put down a maneuver here. Gotta move that a little bit to the right if we can. Yep. Kind of. Yep, that's perfect. Set Eve as target. Let's just hope this works. Alrighty. What's the verdict? Okay, it's improved. Alright, it's closer. So when we are here, Eve will be there. Which means Eve needs to move to around about here. Right there, that's where Eve needs to move. Alright, so let's try that. Alright guys, looks pretty close. There we go. You see that, guys? After a bit of time, we have gotten an encounter. How much food does this take? It doesn't even say. Oh my. Well, as long as it has it on the nav there, good enough. But damn, okay, well that's pretty good. Yeah, that's one way to be fuel efficient, from what I understand. How much fuel do we have? Plenty. Alright, let's hope this works. You know what, I'm gonna quick save this. Any mistakes we make, we can revert back to the save. I reckon this is probably gonna take... Let's just start burning from here. Yeah. Alright, come on, come on. Oh, we don't have any RCS. Oh, we have the inline reaction wheels. I guess that can help. Throttle up to the max. Let's see how that goes. Yep, alright. If we make a mistake here, then it can actually affect the maneuver that we just made. Because it tells us exactly how much fuel we need. For 38 seconds. Okay, that's not very much. Okay, burn from here. Good. Bad time it actually tells us. Don't know why it doesn't tell us sometimes. Let's zoom out. Excuse me how I'm not talking properly. I've got ice cream here, I'm eating ice cream. Okay, still going. Well, let's zoom in, check out. Okay, yep. Oh, zoom out. Alright, this is gonna be quick. We gotta throttle down. Throttle down here. Okay, come on. Are we on the maneuver node properly? Throttle down. Come on. Yes, got it. Yep, got an encounter. Woo! Okay, guys, so how much fuel did that waste? It's almost zero. Like, look how much fuel we just saved just by doing that. You guys see, we probably would have used more than all of this to actually do that. That's crazy. Alright, pretty much. Techniques, guys. Techniques. You guys told me how to do this. I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna F5 this, and then I'm gonna do a burn. Nope, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, we don't have RCS. Gotta burn the opposite direction, from the looks of it. Otherwise, we could just create a maneuver. Sometimes this happens, it doesn't actually register as we've been creating an encounter. If you're wondering why I'm time hopping, what I do is, when I'm moving and I'm too lazy to actually use RCS, maybe I don't have RCS, or maybe, okay, there we go. Or maybe I don't actually have like SAS or something, I would time hop, because time hopping actually stops your ship in position. That's a little sneaky way to save on, and maybe even fuel. You can, sometimes I use the gimbal range of the engines to move my actual ship, which isn't very fuel efficient, I must say. But in this case, we have quite a bit of fuel. Alright, come on, time up a little bit more. Techniques, guys. The thing is, I've always known about this kind of maneuver, doing a maneuver from Kerbin to go straight to your destination. But I've never really attempted it. Why? I don't know. I just haven't done it. But then I guess it's just more fun to do it like this, the way we've done it. Alright, we don't have that. Okay. Time up. See what I mean? Slow down our position. Now we have to slow our orbit to maybe, I'm guessing 200 meters per second, or maybe even less. And look how much fuel we have. We have all this. That's a lot of fuel. We can definitely land on Gilly. Like, even if we land on Eve, we won't be able to get off Eve's surface. The engines that we have are not powerful enough. Not enough thrust, really, to get off Eve. Eve is just crazy. You can, I think Scott Manley showed it, made a tutorial on how to get off Eve, which is possible, but I probably wouldn't even bother attempting it. It's Eve. You're not made to get off it. You're meant to stay. You know, you can get off it if you want to, but that's just your own. It's a challenge if you want to do. Accept it. All right. Are we getting an intercept? If we do, that'd be awesome. Guess not. Alright, whatever. I guess we'll just time up a little bit. F5. What I'll do is, just so we don't have to burn too much, I will go right at the end here, and then burn, so that we don't waste too much fuel in order to create an orbit here. And it's a little bit risky. Alright, from here. Okay, where is retrograde? Come on. Is that it? Hopefully. Yep, that's it. Come on. And burn. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Oh wow, we are so close to Eve. Okay, so from what I understand, the ascending node and descending node, from what we're actually orbiting the complete opposite direction that Gilly is at the moment. Yeah, we are. We are. Yeah, we're opposite. So what we need to do is this whole orbit needs to be flipped the opposite direction. Yeah, it needs to go that way. Okay, this is going to be troublesome. Let's try and figure out how to do this. Okay, so first of all, let's close up that orbit. Yeah, let's make this a nice small orbit that we can control. Okay, come on, come on. Right about here. Okay, oh, come on. Not too much. Bear with me, guys. I never usually have this issue. Right about there. Okay, good. Now let's burn retrograde. Retrograde. Which is on the opposite side with a prograde here. Good. Get ready to do that like time warp trick that I know. Yep. Just slow down your movements. Good. Let's move right there. Burn. Let's do a nice long burn. We're gonna need it. Fuel consumption is at a low on these. There's a lot of oxidizer actually in these fuel tanks. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, fuel is out. Let's stop. We're not time warping, are we? F5. Throttle down, F5. Now, you ready, guys? Spacebar. Wow, it broke off. I did not foresee that. Did you guys know that could happen? That's very weird. Okay, F9. It's understandable how that works, but... Alright, you know what? One by one we will jettison these. That's really weird. We can leave these covers on, actually. We can still burn with these covers on. So, as long as we decouple these covers should just be there for looks. Oh, that's a nice view. Ooh. Wow, no screenshot. Huh. Okay, so this should work. Wait, if we activate the engines, does that come off? No, it does not. Okay. So, okay, it does. It does. Okay. Oops. Did not know that. Whew. Alright, this is more difficult than I thought. Okay, jettison. Jettison. Okay. Decouple that. Now that goes away. Now the part here is still there. I didn't know that this was going to be an issue. It doesn't activate. Shut down. Okay, that's very weird. Decouple. Good. Now has this come off too? No, it has not. Jettison. And then jettison that. Okay, but it's kind of created this gap. Yes, it's created a gap between these two things. That's why the atomic rocket motor came off before. Can we take these things off? No. Wait. Ooh, okay, I guess time warping fixes it. Well, that's weird. Alright, whatever. Decouple that. Time up a little bit. Let that go away. Good. Let's get the rubbish out of the way. Jettison that. And then jettison that. Okay, good. Time up. Alright, the thing disappeared. Wow, the things that we have to do in this game. It's crazy. Wow, that's so weird. I've got to remake this design. You know what, guys? I'll just take off these atomic rocket motors and this design after I'm done with this episode. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, these engines should not be... Okay, nothing's damaged, so I'm going to F5 this. F3, nothing's been smashed. Good. Alright. Now, where are those parts that we just decoupled? The cover of these atomic rocket motors seems to just disappear. Very, very weird. Very weird stuff. Alright, well, everything looks to be intact. If we spacebar... Okay, yep, everything's good. Woo, that was a worry. That was a worry and a half. Never again. Never again. Cool, alright, well, whatever. We can solve any problem from whatever. Now, the fuel, we should save quite a bit of fuel with these atomic rocket motors. We should. Alright, seems to be going smoothly, but we are kind of not on the exact line with the ascending node. So what I'll do is, if we time up to the other side, we want to make sure that we are exactly on the line for the descending node or ascending node, just to make sure that any maneuver we do is 100% correct. We don't want to have to redo this later on. I'm going to F5 this while I'm at it, just to make sure any mistakes we can revert back. This is the descending node, so we need to be... Oh, we were on it just then. We were on the correct spots. Come on. 100 line. Where's that? Come back. Oh, back to position. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go. You guys like my technique with the time warping? I do. It's pretty useful. It's not something that the devs intended. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Ah, because now that we've actually rotated correctly, now we have to go back to the way we normally do things, like the north line. Yeah, there we go. This is very, very interesting. I've never really encountered an issue like this before. Fuel is out. Let's jettison that. And there we have it. I don't know how long this burn will be, but if we go to the maneuver node, come on. I mean, when you don't know exactly where you need to burn, just create a maneuver. I mean, that pretty much tells you. In the past, we didn't have that feature. But if we burn a little bit more, should get an intercept. And there we go. Awesome. Good. 47.7 meters per second. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. We barely have to burn any fuel. That is good. Very good. Yes, that's why I decided to go to Eve, or to Gilly. I didn't really think it was going to take this much fuel, but I thought we were going to have a bit more left over. I was wrong. Let us time up a little bit. I'm holding down Alt and then the time up keys. 26.3, yeah, we barely have to burn. That's good. And there's no risk of these atomic rocket motors breaking off because there's such a low gravity that really, if we were going to go to Kerbin with these would probably smash off once we land. But here, low gravity, we can slow down our descent. Okay, I see the light. Oh, it's very fussy to move around with here. If we had some sort of magnetic landing gears, that would be helpful. Like something that would be able to grip onto this asteroid. Or you could have harpoons, yeah. Apparently they have that in one spacecraft. It's a harpoon that will hook onto an asteroid. Or is it a comet? I forget. With such low gravity, I guess we can just sit on that side of this thing. Of this asteroid. Hope nothing breaks. Where is the antenna? It should be fine. Yes, we stopped. Woo! Wow, that took a while, guys. I really did. This Gilly is terrible. The surface. Oh my. It's bad. Anyway, I guess it's time to collect some science. Let's do that. I don't have it automated in the action groups. My bad. But still, you can do things. Temperature might. Yeah, that works. And then we've got the gravity load detector. 188, good. I'm happy I'm going to place that on. This is interesting. 180, nice. Okay, finally get the Kerbal out. Come on. I mean, even a single jump on Gilly is just causes so many problems. Poor guy. He looks so funny. Come on. He's not registering right now. He's just twirling non-stop. There we go, finally. Man, we're gonna be so steady and everything. I'm gonna name this flag. Dun 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 dun. I don't give a damn. Take server sample and EVA report. Cool, alright, whatever. Let's go back home. Time for home time if we can. Like that, F5, can't F5 that? Nope. About to crash. Wow, so optimistic. You see the message up there? It's like you cannot save because you're about to crash. Okay, throttle up. Oh, oopsie daisy, what a waste of fuel. Oops. Well, you know what, in this round, I think we're just gonna go and just burn. I won't worry about doing what we did before. Hopefully we have the, you know what, F5 this, and then go. Again, any mistakes we can make, we just restart. And there we go. Good. Goody, good. Alrighty, ascending node, and right about there, good. Now we need to find opposite of north line, which is right here. Good. Right there, good. And now do a burn. If we check on that, that should, yep, it's working. And it's taking a little bit longer, and it will take a bit more fuel the way we're doing this entire maneuver. Instead of just going straight from Eve to Kerbin, where we're orbiting the sun and then going to Kerbin. Again, this takes more fuel to do that. Now, if we want to go back to Kerbin, we might get in the intercept. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And there we go. It's a 2-minute maneuver. Not bad. This is something you guys need to... I kind of make the mistake. Instead of burning retrograde, don't burn retrograde. Just aim at pushing the position of your rocket instead of burning retrograde. So I've just pushed it so that it goes towards Kerbin instead of trying to slow down our speed, which is kind of a waste of fuel. But anyway, that does its thing. Let's time up a little bit. Okay, let us double click here, get a nice close-up view, just so we can see exactly if this maneuver does get close enough to Kerbin. Okay, stopped, throttle down, throttle up a little bit, and once we get into the atmosphere, yep, 21,000 meters. Alright, seems good. We have time warped. No, we've just saved it. Double click at craft to control it if we can. There we go. Oh, this happens. That happens sometimes. It's like a weird bug in the game, a glitch. When you time up too much, you essentially just pass by any planet or moon. It's happened to me several times. And look at this burn, burn, baby, burn. I haven't actually been to this side of Kerbin before. No, I haven't. Okay, this is new terrain. We can look at this, guys. I didn't even think of it. Bang. So if you right click the parachute, you can tell it when to activate. So in this case, yeah, these parachutes are all activated now. Yeah, if you right click it, I'll show you. You got this altitude, and then you just increase the altitude one, and then it should activate, giving that you are in a specified range. Okay, something's gonna smash. Ran out of fuel. Ran out of fuel. Well, that's done for. As soon as we land, we're pressing a recover vessel. Oh man. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There's no option for recover vessel. Oh no. Everything just broke. Damn it. Oh man. Oh, we're increasing its speed now. Well, time up it. What did we lose? Are we gonna go for it? Let's see what we lost. Oh man, we lost so much data. Yeah, we did. Oh well. Well, that was exciting. Can we revert? We can't revert? Nope. Okay guys, so that was a waste. That's a mistake. Oh well, we learned our lesson. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. A few things smashed here and there. We could have reverted back and then saved the parts that actually had the data. But in this case we didn't. Well, we have a bit of science, so I'm going to spend it on... we'll spend it on maybe... I mean, all of these seem to be pretty pointless. None of these are useful with what we need. I mean, maybe this. We'll purchase that. That's pointless. All of this stuff is useless at the moment. Maybe we'll get a turbojet engine. Okay, well that's good enough. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know that was a bit of a mistake at the end there. But no worries, it's career mode. It's pretty much, we've almost finished it again. It's really easy. But yeah, again, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.